The IOPC investigation into a police shooting in North Somerset that left a man in critical condition this week has now said that a non-police issue firearm was found close to where the man was shot. Call me cynical here, but I've always wondered what the police do with all those amnesty firearms that they get their hands on. I mean, far be it for me to make such claims, but I don't think it would be too hard for some of those firearms handed in to be stored somewhere by someone for incidents in which the police shoot somebody by accident. Of course, I'm not suggesting that the man who was shot clearly could have had or been in possession of a firearm, but there was no mention of it in the previous reports, which were reported the day after the shooting, and so, let's face it, the place would have been searched at that time, so they would have known if there was a firearm there before the reports were made to the press. In my opinion, of course. Anyway, the 31-year-old man sustained serious chest injuries and is still in hospital in a serious but stable condition. The IOPC said that the 4 officers went to the house on Wick Road at about 11 AM as part of an investigation into suspected firearms offences. At about 11:30, 2 of the officers fired a number of shots inside the property. So shots were fired, so the police must have seen a weapon before taking the shot, or at least been in the real belief that the man had a firearm and were fearful of their lives in a life or death situation. The IOPC added that they had obtained initial accounts from the officers involved, adding that what appears to be a non-police issue weapon was found close to where the man was shot, and that it would be subject to further testing. They also said that they would be analysing police body-worn footage to see if they can get away with planting the weapon. Oops. Did I say that out loud? Of course, police would never do such a thing. IOPC Regional Director David Ford said, where police officers have used potential lethal force, it is right that we carry out a thorough independent investigation into the full circumstances. Chief Inspector Adam O'Loughlin said, the fact we have referred this incident to the IOPC is standard practice and conclusions should not be drawn about what took place. We are committed to being open and transparent and are fully cooperating with the IOPC, providing it with all the access and material it requires. Now, I know full well that there are people out there with firearms who are not afraid to use them, but the fact that reports 24 hours after the incident didn't mention a weapon and now suddenly they have found one does make me wonder, especially since I now know to question everything and nothing with the police is ever what it appears to be.